Hello, Nevlin second graders. This is two groups combined. So this video is for my 1:30 to 2 o'clock group, and then the girls in Mrs. Hackensmith's class that come from 2 to 2:30. So this is a combined group of students from 1:30 to 2 and 2 to 2:30. We are moving on with our next book that we would have been reading if we were at school. It is a nonfiction story about the Sonoran Desert. And so I want you to think about what you already know about deserts, what they are like. Hot, dry, cactuses, I think about when I think about the desert. We're also going to talk about the different kinds of animals that live in the desert. And those animals have to adapt to this hot, dry environment. And so there are ways that these animals find to stay cool and to get enough water to drink. So I want you to listen for those things. How do these animals adapt to their environment? And how do they find enough water to drink in this hot, dry area? So it's called All About the Sonoran Desert by Kendra Adams. The Sonoran Desert is very hot and very dry. For most of the year, it does not get any rain. Yet, many plants and animals live in this desert. Here is a map of the United States, and you can see here in orange that it is in part of California, a little bit of New Mexico, and into Mexico as well. That is where the Sonoran Desert is located. Plants of the desert. This tall plant is a cactus. The cactus can live here because it stores water in a special way. When it rains, the cactus roots soak up water. The plant swells up and gets bigger. The cactus uses the water until it rains again. So the word stores means it saves it for a while. And our other vocabulary word swells means it gets bigger when it fills with water. And then as it uses that water, the cactus shrinks again. The caption here says, the saguaro cactus can grow taller than a house. And then there is a label pointing to the saguaro cactus. Some more plants. Here we have a nurse plant and a small cactus. On the other side, it's showing you, the label is pointing to the spines on the cactus, and we're going to learn how those spines help the cactus. This small plant is a cactus too. When the cactus is little, it grows in the shade of a taller plant. A plant that helps a cactus grow is called a nurse plant. The cactus has very long spines. The spines help shade the plant from the hot sun. This desert plant has no leaves. The plant dropped its leaves to save water. Here is the same kind of plant after the rain. Now the plant is covered with new green leaves. And these are the captions beneath. This is an ocotillo plant before the rain, and this is the same ocotillo plant after the rain. So actually, the way it protects itself, or the way it survives, is by dropping those leaves so it doesn't need extra water. Animals of the desert. Many animals make their homes in the Sonoran Desert. The animals find ways to stay cool on very hot days. Some animals find places to hide when the sun is very hot. These animals are called javelinas, as the caption is going to tell us. The javelinas rest in the shade of a cactus plant. So that's where they hide to stay cool during the day. The desert tortoise may dig deep into the dirt to stay cool. The tortoise also finds shade under large rocks. The caption says, the tortoise gets some water by eating the fruit of a cactus plant. These desert animals have a different way to stay cool. They have long ears that let out the heat. So the mule deer and the jackrabbit let out heat through their ears. Interesting. Desert birds have other ways to stay cool. This bird lifts up its feathers to stay cool. This is a roadrunner, and it picks up its feathers to keep itself cool. This caption on page 15 is of an elf owl. An elf owl stays cool inside a cactus plant. He builds a little home in there and tucks himself in to keep safe from the hot sun. Some birds make nests inside a cactus plant. They stay inside the cactus during the heat of the day. They come out at night to hunt for food. Desert rain. The Sonoran Desert doesn't get much rain, but when rain does fall, desert plants burst into bloom. Then the desert is full of color. What I would like for you to do is to watch the video again, turning off your sound, and I would like you to read the book either to yourself or to a family member to practice the reading piece. And then tomorrow we will write about the different ways that the plants and the animals stay cool in the desert.